Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this will be a monthly tarot reading for my Gemini for the month of November 2018. Also, if you like to book a private reading with me, you can book for a private reading on my Facebook page, information below the video. And I want you to know that before recording any reading, I always meditate and ask Spirit for guidance. And so let's see what Spirit has to say for you, my Gemini, for the month of November 2018. It went so fast. I cannot believe that it's November already. Alright, you guys. The High Priestess. Four of Pentacles. The King of Rods, Page of Cups, Six of Rods, and the Three of Rods. Ooh, some of my Gemini are receiving a lot of divine blessing and protection with the High Priestess. Whenever I pull this card in my private reading, I always say, you know, now it's a time where you have to listen to what I'm going to tell you, because I'm the High Priestess. I mean, here there's really is someone, it may not be on a physical level, could be really on a spiritual level. You could be yourself very much involved in connecting into your spirituality, okay? And where you're doing some type of ritual, or you're really maybe getting more knowledge about your connection. You're feeling it. I think there is a blessing. There is a lot of justice also coming your way, my Gemini. If you have been going through some type of, because I feel that there could have been some enemy around, okay, some type of hidden enemy, someone that you were not expected, maybe some of your friends, or it doesn't have to be plural. It could just be one person in your closest net disappointed you, or it could be that, you know, you're finding out that maybe there's some relationships that you value that are not necessarily as important or as it used to be. There's definitely some changes here in terms of what you think is now important for you. And this is, by the way, my dog, Flacca, just to say hello. And I feel that, you know, this month in November 2018, you will come out victorious in terms of, like I said, being more prominent in your circle. Okay, I say this because you're gonna have a lot of energy in your seventh house, is the house of other people. Okay, and Jupiter is also, which is the ruler of your seventh house, is gonna bless this. In terms of relationship, there's gonna be a switch. Okay, so like I said, if you felt somehow that maybe you had some loose foundation in terms of some of your friendship, or maybe you were the one not wanting to really engage, you felt that you were not. It could be in school. It's not for everybody, in every area. It could be maybe you started school and then since then you just didn't find any compatibility with people around you, or maybe you changed job and it was really hard for you to connect with the people, or just you have met straight out. Maybe it could have been, you know, people coming after you. Okay, maybe you dealt with some authority figure or someone who tried to somehow overpower you. It doesn't mean that that person is completely gone out of your life. At least the good news, I always see this, especially when you know who's your enemy or who's bringing you some type of a position, is that you know who that is. Sometimes we never know. You'll never know. You could be building a friendship, thinking that, oh, all is fine, and then at the end of the day, you see things that show you that, oh, no, that person is not my friend. So it's really a heavy, because I find that for some Gemini, and I'm a Scorpio myself, so Gemini could have some very superficial relationship based on, you know, it's just like, and it's happy. They're happy. That's okay. Everybody's different. But, you know, sometimes it can happen that you know, there's some type of jealousy. You know, people don't know you, and they see you or your circle, and then some, some definitely some envy there, not knowing really uh, how things are truly, because the Four of Pentacles is someone hiding, something. Okay, it seems that whatever that person is hiding has some type of value for them. Okay, but in other deck, we call this card the Miser. Okay, so it's just you're holding something, a little something that truly doesn't mean much, So there's definitely a review of that going on for the month of November for my Gemini, where you will be more in tune with how you want to connect with other people because of the things that you're doing. Some of you, maybe right now, you're doing huge ritual. I mean, Venus is in retrograde. You could be connecting to this vibration highly. And you could be doing mantras, you could be doing meditation, you could be doing different type of ritual that you're connecting to that allows you to that brings you this clarity for you to say, okay. And with that, with the Page of Cups, I find that, there will be a renew in terms of your relationship. Maybe a past relationship's going to come back. Venus is in retrograde. Venus is in retrograde for a good part of the month. Well, I think until the 16th or something. But once it's on the 16th, it's going to be, going direct, but it's still going to be in Libra in your 5th house. So maybe this, maybe a past relationship, someone maybe now you have more appreciation for. Okay? And the Six of Rods is that if now that you have all this baggage with you, you're also a good friend. My Gemini, you're a good friend. You also know what you bring in a relationship. You're fun to be around. That's why you're coming in a circle and you're like, you know what? I want to give myself, maybe I want to do this. Now I'm going to, whatever you're aiming towards, you bring whatever assets is important, okay? That seems to be connected to work or your career. So maybe now you're going to launch a new training, or you're going to launch a new communication network or group. I don't know, but there's something you're definitely going towards that you want to do. But I feel that you going towards that goal or that interest, it could be you going back to school literally, or going back to learn something, like I said, a training. You will also turn your back at something. But that could be bigger than what it seems, so it could be literally, if you are living in a foreign country, you could be coming back home. Or if you're home, you could be now ready to leave and go to a foreign country. You don't have to necessarily settle there now. Maybe you're going for a visit. Maybe you're setting up that visit. The Page of Cups is a message that's going to tell you where, do this. Now it's time for you to do that. And it's related to, some type of exploration, okay, where you have to go to, I feel like, some foreign place, or it could just be you changing state, or just going to a brand new domain in terms of your ambitions, or things like that, something very new. But like, when you're going to come in, in that new foreign environment, which again could happen later on this month in November, maybe December, because I think there's a new moon, or there's a full moon, I think, in Gemini soon. When you're going to go to this place, or if you come back home, you're coming back victorious. So if you have to go to a foreign country, it's going to be something that you're going to be excited about, because you're going to have experience now. You're going to have more knowledge. Or it could be that you're going to have a backup, a financial backup. Jupiter also is. There's some amount of financial gain coming in. Or you're going to have a job waiting for you. Here you're coming in with such a, more serious outlook, because you're being, again, guided. So you're very sure about your decision. So that's why turning your back at something that no longer serves you could be very easy right now. Or just going forward, or traveling, moving on, could be very easy for you in November as well. Okay, so I'm going to end this reading for you here, my beautiful Gemini. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Keep me updated in your lives. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.